evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening at the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and it's September, so it's
already
back to school time.
Believe it or not.
And we have a lot going on. We just took a breath after summer reading, so and September is Library Card Sign-Up Month.
Yes.
Your library card is your coolest card. Snoopy is the honorary spokesperson this year for the American Library Association's Library Card Sign-Up Month. One of my favorite characters. So visit us during the month of September. If you don't have a library card, come on in and get one. If you do and you haven't been here for a while, stop in and visit us and see all the great things that we have to offer. Also, too, our Sunday hours resume September 13th. Many of you know we don't have summer hours in the summer. So the weekend after Labor Day, we start back with our summer hours. So we're here from 1 to 5 on Sundays. Some really great programs going on in the Adult Services Department. On Tuesday, September 1st at 7 p.m., we have a knee pain workshop presented by Dr. Kevin Smith. It's a free informational seminar that will teach you about a safe, effective, new breakthrough in medical technology that may completely eliminate your knee pain and help restore normal function. Fall Wise Walk kicks off, well, it actually kicks off the end of August with a meeting, but the walks themselves will start Thursday, September 3rd at 9:30 a.m. The group meets in South Park. This is there's a good core group, but they keep getting new people every I want to say semester. I guess that's appropriate. We do it fall and spring. So it's a 10-week walking program geared towards those that are 50 and older. Carla comes and walks with you. You get a pedometer, a T-shirt, and healthy snacks every week. So if you're interested,
Such a nice time to go on a walk, isn't it?
I agree.
You know,
I totally
the weather's
agree.
a little bit cooler, then you get to see the leaves start to change.
Yes. So if you want more information, you can give Carla a call at the library. On Thursday, September 3rd at 7 p.m., there's a program called Finding Solid Ground. This program is sponsored by the Center for Women. So everyone knows a woman in transition, whether she's recently separated, divorced, looking for a new job in a new city. The Center for Women provides support services for women to achieve and maintain financial independence. So if you come to this program, you'll learn about some of the unique programming and services that they offer. They have a mentor program, an internship program, workshops, consultations, and they're all structured to help women build a foundation of skills that they need to get and remain financially independent. Tuesday, September 9th at 7 p.m., distracted driving. Now, I found,
Go ahead, finish yours,
for
and I have
me,
a question.
there is nothing more distracting than having children in the car.
I guess that's true.
I'm not a
Really,
mom,
no matter
I'm
what
an
age, you know, I'm
aunt.
thinking about that. Yeah.
2 times in my life I've locked my keys in the car. Both times I had 2 children in the
geez.
car with me who were under 6.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so
That's scary.
anyway.
There's so many distractions. Here's my question. Maybe you can answer it because
Yes.
I forgot to ask Rob. Is this an adult-only program, or can
Teens can come.
prospective drivers, Jerry doesn't turn 16 till November,
I
but
think it would be a good idea for teens to come.
I do
have a
too.
few I'd
I
like
mean,
to send
yeah.
that are never with
You
like their phone
you
is
drill
attached.
it in their brains that there's no texting during driving. And you know, I hope and I pray that he would listen to me and follow that rule, but I think it's such a temptation. Like Jackie, whose son is also driving, tells him that puts it in the glove compartment, get it out when you're at your destination, text me that you're there, and then you have the phone. But like, because I think that's a good idea. Because even if it's just right, you know, in your console,
And
you're going to be tempted.
Yeah.
If you hear it right. If you
Yeah.
hear that you have a text coming in, I can see a lot of teens wanting to pick it up.
Yes.
You
Well,
know, even
this
if
will
you're
be
at a red light. Sorry, even if you're at a red light, it's not safe.
It
It's
is
not
not
safe. You
safe.
hear about so many accidents texting and driving.
Talk to the police department. They'll
Oh, I believe
they'll
it.
brief you on.
Yeah, I believe it.
I think that technically it's not even legal to use your phone at a red light because you still are in control of that car. So anyway, this is presented by John Bauer, who's an EMT and a paramedic supervisor at our own Tri-Community South EMS. So he will talk about what is distracted driving. Anything that diverts your attention from driving is called distracted driving. But he'll give you some tips and ways to change the way you drive to avoid being distracted. Again, Tuesday, September 8th at 7. Then on Wednesday, September 9th at 7, we have a climate change talk, which is a big topic in politics right now for the presidential campaign. But this presentation will be directed at understanding the current issues of the changing climate. The discussion will include what is happening now, what is the cause, and what can we do. So there are a number of actions that individuals can take to make a positive impact on the future of the Earth's climate. And Rob Edler will share those with you. He is involved in Citizens Climate Lobby, the Sierra Club, and 350.org. So if you're interested in climate, join us on September 9th. September 10th at 7 p.m., we have a Healthy Aging program. It's a presentation and a question and answer session to educate the community on healthy brain aging, what's normal, what isn't normal, thinking and memory changes. Individual questions are encouraged. Resources available through the Pitt Research Study will also be discussed, and this is presented by Kate Golias of the Department of Occupational Therapy at the University of Pittsburgh. Thursday, September 17th at 7 p.m., we are having another program on 3D printing and the future of manufacturing. This is presented by Aaron Hartman of Steel City 3D Printing. I actually talked to him on the phone very recently about getting a 3D printer for the library and how we could use it. I know we could implement it in with some of the STEM programming in Makerspace. So Thursday, September 17th, you'll learn how 3D printing is changing the world. It's a short lecture and then a demonstration. It's kind of a beginner's guide to 3D printing. And Aaron will make a part right there in front of you during the lecture. So I will be going to that. Oh, we have a couple of college-related programs.
I'm on the list.
That, yes,
I already signed
Elaine's
up.
on the list for. Tuesday, September 22nd at 7 p.m., How to Pay for College. Presentation will cover information on financial aid application process, what types of aid might be available for students, and strategies to start thinking about affordability before your student gets ready to apply for post-secondary school admission. So all parents of high school students, not just seniors, could be any level high school, are encouraged to attend. This is presented by Kim McCurdy. She's a higher education access partner for the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah,
It's scary.
can be.
You know, I mean, so I think these
It's
classes are
overwhelming.
great. Anytime you have the opportunity to take a class for free,
Yeah,
it's going to be helpful.
It can be very overwhelming. On Wednesday, September 23rd at 7 p.m., The College Transition, a Parent Survival Guide. It's a one-hour presentation that will address what you can do to help your child and yourself deal with a very exciting but scary time. Talk and learn about unique challenges new college students face, what the typical struggles are for students as seen by college counseling centers, and what role you as a parent have in this transition. I just saw a post on Facebook because a lot of kids are going back to college, and it was a post that a recent college graduate was giving to freshmen about if your mom wants to put all your clothes in when they're dropping you off, your mom wants to put all your clothes in your closet and make your bed, let her do it. If your dad wants to introduce himself to everybody on your floor, let him do it. This is the tough transition for parents too, and let them treat you like their baby one last time.
I love it. That's good advice. I think Jerry's going to be fine. I think I'm going to have
And your mom.
I'll start preparing now.
Saturday, September 26th at 11 a.m., 21st Century Labor Market, What College-Bound Students Need to Know. This program will cover a variety of topics for college-bound students, including career and technical fields. Can they provide a promising career at an affordable price? Yes. Student loan debt. Student loan debt is now exceeding credit card debt for most Americans. Career maturity, academic maturity, how they're very necessary for a student's success, looking at college graduation rates, selecting a college major with an awareness of the changing labor market in the United States, and the importance of networking skills. This is presented by Trish Stanek from Career Focus. On Wednesday, September 30th at 7 p.m., Secrets of Low Thyroid Problems. This is an information-packed 1-hour workshop presented by thyroid expert Dr. Kevin Smith. He'll share information about the causes and cures of low thyroid problems. Fundraising. We haven't done much fundraising this summer. So with the start of fall, we have Debbie Packler will be back. So we have our Raising Funds While Raising Spirits program on Saturday, September 12th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Debbie takes 20-minute appointments. It's $35, and
she's very popular.
donuts. Yeah, she's very popular. Did I just say she donuts? I'm hungry.
Donates.
She donates 20%.
So am I.
20% of her fee back to the library. So, and she'll be here monthly again through the fall, through
Great.
December. One new service that the library is going to start offering is a program called Memory Masters. This was from our own Ed Wolf. He was part of the iLead USA, which is a continuing ed leadership program for librarians. And they developed this program called Memory Masters. So the focus is to digitize history for today, tomorrow, and far into the future. And it utilizes this Content DM digital collection software. So it's kind of like a server, so that it's internet accessible. You can get to it anywhere. It's not dependent on a location. And it is part of the Pennsylvania Photo and Documents Collection. And we received through this, through Ed's participation in iLead, the group got a grant. And we received a scanner, several audio recorders with microphones, digital audio recorders with microphones, a video camera, lighting setup.
That's great.
I know, isn't it? So it's going to be part of our maker space, but we don't have space to leave it up continuously. And while all residents are welcome to come to BPTV to, record, we are going to set it up in the library once a month, starting slowly with our genealogy group, the
That's
Genealogical Society, and also with the Bethel Park Historical Society. So they can, you can come scan pictures. You can do oral history, which I really love. So look for more information about that coming up. And lastly, I would like to congratulate the Youth Services Department, and particularly Sarah Runco, who has won not only a Pennsylvania Best Practices Award, but also the Dave Roberts Excel Award for her program, Little Librarians. So I'm very proud.
Yes,
Yay,
Sarah.
Proud.
Shout out to Sarah.
So you guys will be going to the State Library Conference.
We will be. We're looking very forward to that.
To accept the award. How exciting!
Yes, we're looking very forward to it.
So, what other potentially award-winning programs are going on over in your department?
Let me tell you, lots of happy stuff is happening here this fall in the Children's Department. But first, I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you who participated in the summer reading program. We had so much fun with the Heroes theme.
Yes.
And we are already looking forward to next year's theme, which is...
What is it?
Sports and fitness.
Oh, perfect.
I know. I really, this was one of my favorites in all the, over 10 plus years that I've been working here. Heroes was one of my favorites, but I think we're going to have fun with next year's theme as well. Altogether, we had 564 kids register for the program, a large number, but not really that impressive when you compare it to the number of students in school. That's really only a small fraction of our student population here in Bethel Park. So if you did not sign up for summer reading this year, I highly encourage you to do so next year. It's a great way to keep your mind active, come to some cool programs, discover some great new books, and earn cool prizes along the way. And one of my favorite parts about this year's reading program for teens was the extra contests we threw in there. We had a lot of fun in June looking at the Reading in Unusual Places submissions, where kids had to take pictures of themselves reading in an unusual spot and then send it to us. The winner of that got a $10 iTunes gift card. In July, we had the book face contest, which was really hard to pick a winner, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because I asked your opinion, too.
I came over to be the tiebreaker.
Yes.
I love this idea, and I kept saying I was going to do it, and then I couldn't decide on what book cover I wanted to use. Yeah, so...
we got some great submissions. We really did.
Really fabulous.
And then in August, we'll have to announce the winner of the caption contest because currently, at the time of this taping, that contest is still running. But a lot of fun with those extra contests we threw in there. So thanks again to all those who participated. And if you didn't, we look forward to seeing you here next summer. So on to the fall. We are bringing homeschool classes back this year, and a few families have already registered. Please call if you're interested in any of the following classes, and we'll let you know the dates and times when you call. But the homeschool flyer is also up on the website at www.bethelparklibrary.org. You're going to click on the Services tab at the top, and then the Children's tab, and you'll be able to access the flyer that way. But we are offering vocabulary building, ancient Egypt, math is fun, Compasses 101, Pennsylvania history, pop art, we will learn about Andy Warhol, cartooning, science, and Hispanic cultures.
I want to come to the compass one. Is it like really how to use a compass?
How to use the compass, yeah, which I don't know how to use.
I have no idea how
Guess
to use a
who's teaching
compass.
that program?
Lynn.
Lynn is. She's our expert, yes. We also just recently added a Kate DiCamillo program for homeschoolers. Kate DiCamillo is the author of award-winning books such as Because of Winn-Dixie, The Tale of Despereaux, and the Mercy Watson series. Homeschoolers can attend this program to learn more about her books and then participate in fun activities based on her Newbery award-winning book, Flora and Ulysses, which was a contender last year for CCA. It's a cute book. Flora and Ulysses, The Illuminated Adventures. Students will then be given information about submitting their own work, and it can be a drawing, a poem, a short story. I think you can even do a video. Mm-hmm. For the Kate DiCamillo contest, Our Stories, Our Community. It's a project that it's countywide. Any library in Allegheny County can participate, but by submitting one of your own creative works, you have the chance to meet Kate DiCamillo when she comes here in October. So that's really exciting.
Yeah,
your own private meet and greet with the author. Then we have some clubs that begin in September for our K-4 friends. They can come one Saturday a month for the Pokemon Club. The first Saturday is September 5th. They can also learn what it would be like if they had animal teeth. Because Miss Dawn is going to retell this story in a different way each week. It's a 4-week club. What if you had animal teeth? And then do some coordinating activities. So, yeah, interesting topic, huh?
I want
what if you had animal teeth? Lion teeth, why?
Because I look like a vampire.
Okay.
Big teeth.
Okay. I don't know what kind of animal teeth I would want. Many more clubs then begin in October, but we want to give everybody a chance to kind of get back into the school routine, get back into the swing of things. But be sure to check out our flyer, again, online or available upstairs, or your copy of the Chronicles. All the information is in there as well. Our story times for the little ones start back up the week of September 14th, and we have a Thomas and Friends party scheduled for Sunday, September 20th. Miss Jackie will share a Thomas story and has lots of great activities planned. There's also going to be a few giveaways at this program.
Oh, nice.
So no registration is necessary for story times, but we are asking that you register for the Thomas party because I have a feeling this one's going to be popular, and we just want to make sure we have the space and the materials that we need. So have you ever read the book The Giver by Lois Lowry?
Yes, I have.
I did not read that until well into my adult years, believe it or not. But what a thought-provoking read.
I really love that book.
I really do too. So many questions, so many interpretations. You know, it's a great book for discussion. So tweens and teens, if you've read that book, we're inviting you to that'll be our first meeting for our Books to Movie Club, which is a new club that we're going to be starting up.
The teen
it's
Books
such
to
a
Movie.
Thought-provoking book, and then because there's also a movie that goes with it, then we can then watch the movie and then compare the book to the movie.
I have not seen the movie.
I haven't either. I think Robert saw it in school, I think, and I said I was going to get it from here, and I never did.
I've not seen it, but I really like the book. There are some people that do not like the book because of some of the...
I love the book.
Some of the, I think the...
A little controversial, maybe, the topic, yeah.
Oh, I think it's a fabulous book. Highly recommend it.
Me too. So that's scheduled for Sunday, September 27th at 6 p.m. Again, that's for our teen crowd. If we get a good turnout, we may schedule the next meeting even sooner, but right now it's not scheduled to start back up until 2016, and we'll have it on a more regular basis. But we're kind of just feeling it out, how it's going to work, and we had Sunday, September 27th available. So think about that. Teens, mark your calendar. And another teen program that I want to highlight is Chalk the Block. Now, I've seen this done in many cities now, but I first heard of it while visiting my sister in St. Joe, Michigan. the idea is that artists get a square of cement to decorate any way they choose, with chalk, of course, so that it washes away easily. And I've seen some really cool designs, some really cool things. So teens can come out and decorate their own square of sidewalk. And we're holding it on, what is the date? Friday, September 25th, I believe, because we thought it'd be a great way to decorate for the birthday party the next day, because Bethel Park Library is turning 60.
Yes,
Yay!
we are.
Can you believe it?
60
So we're having a
years.
big birthday celebration. So Chocolate Block is going to kind of help set the scene for that and set the mood. So we're asking tweens and teens, anyone grades 5 and up, to come after school on that Friday at 4 o'clock, and we'll provide the chalk. And Miss Sarah will be leading that group, so she might be able to provide, guidance and any inspiration that you may need. But
Yes, you won't get it from me. I can't draw a stick figure.
me neither. But you'd be surprised.
Actually, I took Steve Corpo's drawing class,
Oh, that's right, you did.
and I drew a face, and it was lovely.
See that? You just needed a little guidance.
It guides and practice, and I have to be honest. Sorry, Mr. Corpo, I haven't practiced,
Oh, tisk tisk.
but I was
Well,
so
it's never too late.
I was so it's
That's
still
why
it's
I
in my
can't
office.
paint, but I'm really looking forward to doing this painting with a twist
I
that
know.
hopefully we're going to put together.
Yeah, we
Because
are.
I think when you have someone telling you step by step, and anybody can do it.
If you break
Anybody
it
can be
down
an
to
artist.
steps, it makes it much easier.
Yeah,
it does.
definitely. So the library is turning 60. So about that, we're very excited to be hosting a birthday celebration on Saturday, September 26th, and we're going to have activities lined up all day. You can please pick up a flyer in the children's department starting September 8th, or you can view it online at our website. But among the festivities is Bob the Juggler at 2 p.m., and I've heard great things about him. He's very entertaining. So that's a don't miss show for the whole family. WQED will be here earlier in the day. We're going to do like your traditional party games
Yes.
with a little bit of a twist. So it's not going to be pin the tail on the donkey. It's going to be pin the logo on the baker's
The
hat.
baker. Because it's also Bethel Bakery's 60th birthday.
Thank you. I almost didn't
this
say
year.
that.
Theirs
Yeah,
is
so it's a
September.
joint celebration.
Yes, joint celebration. Theirs is September. Ours actually is October, so we're doing the end of September
Right,
as a joint celebration.
right. So fun-filled day. Make sure you mark off September 26th and at least carve out a little part of your Saturday to come visit us at the library.
It's not just for kids, by the way.
It's not. All ages.
Yeah, all ages. There will be activities, some sort of games for adults too, and bagels and coffee in the morning, and then we will have cake and sing happy birthday in the afternoon for all
Yes.
ages. So.
Yes. So don't miss out. So we sometimes show book trailers at the end of the show, right? And sometimes you give your 1-minute book recommendations live here on the Check It Out show. I wanted to give an impromptu one today, if I would, sort of impromptu. I was reading this book this past weekend, and I immediately knew that I had to share it with our audience. And I mentioned it to you yesterday, and you weren't sold on it.
No.
But I really think you're going to change your mind. I think you have to give it another shot.
I tried to read it. And that's it. I will give it another shot because I may have just been in a bad
Sometimes
state
it
of
is your
mind that
mood.
week.
Yeah, you just had too much
Yeah.
on your mind. I don't know, because I just don't understand why you wouldn't like it.
I know.
I'm
and
sorry.
You know
I'm
me,
just, like,
so
really-
yes, I will try it again.
But Use All the Crayons is a guidebook of sorts, written by Chris Rodell, who actually lives in Western Pennsylvania. He's up in Latrobe. He's a local author. And it's just tips on how to lead a happier, healthier life. And that's all it really is. It's not a story per se. It's just, numbered tips. And then every once in a while, he'll follow up one of the tips with a entry from his Colorful Days diary, he calls it. So he'll follow up with a personal experience that he had or like a little anecdote. But I just found all of the tips, sometimes I was laughing out loud. I read a lot of this. I would just sit outside in the evening on my porch and I'd just like laughing out loud, wondering, oh my gosh, any passerbys on the street, like what the heck? But just really useful tips.
Give me an example.
So can I? Because I bookmarked, as you can see, I have Post-its all throughout. So how about if I just turn to one? There's so many in here. And so it's 501 tips, and it's a sign of a good book when you don't want the book to end. Like I wish it was 1001 tips. He needs to write another one. Okay, let me find one here. This one's funny. Okay. Turn Saturday wake-ups into musical mornings. Have everyone in the family sing their every word. It's time for me to take a shower.
Sounds like my house on a
Give me
regular
my coffee,
day, though.
please. I don't think the boys would go for that at all, but I could totally do that.
Constantly singing. I sing all day at work.
Yeah, so just try to sing
I sing
everything.
songs. I don't, sing my...
You have to try to sing your, sing the conversation.
We should do that.
It's a fun idea.
Singing day at the library.
We should. Let's see. There's a lot in here. Let me see. I don't know which one to pick, that's why. When you're doing dreary everyday housework, such as dishes or changing diapers, keep a stopwatch handy and treat the chore like a NASCAR pit stop. Challenge your housemates to beat your time. That would make doing the dishes more fun. Doing the laundry. I love that idea. We're very competitive. Well, you want to be careful with the baby. Like laundry or, doing the dishes. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah. Well, I'll give that book another try.
Please do, because there's so many good tips in there. So I'm very excited because when we go to conference, when Sarah and I go to the state conference this year, he will be the one of the guest speakers on the last day. So I'm very excited to meet him in person.
Wonderful.
Yes. And what else? We wanted to end today's show with a little clip, a little movie that our tweens made this summer in our movie making club that Miss Kristen headed up. She did a wonderful job with these kids. They they did the whole thing. They wrote and then they starred in their own movie called The Lightning. So we're going to play it for you now. Enjoy.
We open now with breaking news with the poor villain named Thunderstorm raging through the Bethel Park Library.
Not Thunderstorm again. Shoot up.
Boom! Crash!
Let's go.
Well, look who decided to show up at the party.
Whoa, what was that? Hey, Rookie, we need some reinforcements right now. Please help.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello? Yeah, reinforcements are underway.
Well, look who decided to give up.
I'll never give up to you.
Whoa, what happened here? Yay for Metallic.
Boys, what do we have here?
You're not done. You're off to jail.
That's enough, Rookie.
Okay. Get up. Get up. Okay. Oh, yeah? You! I'll be back, Metallic. And when I'm back, you'll be mine and suffer the consequences.
Thanks, Metallic. Thanks for letting Thunderstorm get away.
I tried my best.
Well, you should try harder next time.
Really?
Yes. Seriously.
Do you seriously think it's hard, really hard, to move around in this suit?
No.
Okay, that's it. So, even though Thunderstorm got away, the good people of Bethel Park are safe.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening, everyone. And as always, if you'd like any more information on the things we talked about on today's show, please give us a call.
Or visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. See you soon.